Hello, hello! Merry time zone, friends! Welcome back to the first video of 2023. We're back with Astrid. We're gonna have some fun today. I have one quick little thing to show you that I added in between parts, and then we're gonna just get straight into the action. So, without further ado, grab a cuppa and settle in. Astrid is looking like she's in a really good mood, and so am I. So we're going to go around and do some fun things today. First video of the year, I think we should make it a good one. So the first thing I wanted to show you that I mentioned I was going to do last time is she had some clothes unlocked, and I have been into Cass and added her a new outfit. So let's get her preferably out of the bathroom and we'll show it off over here. Here it is. It only came in the one colour, which is perfect because, you know, it was blue. So one colour or not, it matched her hair perfectly. The hat is not part of the unlockables. That was just an item that was in Snowy Escape, but the colour of the glasses is the exact same colour as the outfit, and I thought they went perfectly, so why not? And I think it looks hella cozy, so next time she goes skiing or snowboarding, we'll see if she puts that outfit on. Right, the first thing we're going to deal with is her going to work. Just going to pause out quickly here to see if we need to do anything. So, schmoozing with the boss increases work performance, so does working hard and studying the legislation. But to be honest, she's about to be promoted anyway. I don't think we need to work that hard, honestly. I think we can probably just do a normal day. While she is at work though, let's have a look at the calendar. Today is Love Day. Now, from the comments, I've taken it that we're not going to go and start pursuing Darius as a romantic interest straight away. I want to try and be better friends with him, as suggested in the comments, and I think that's a really good idea. So in terms of going on a date and being romantic, we're probably not going to fulfill those today, but that's completely fine. We can go and buy some flowers and just give them out as gifts to our friends. We then also, this evening, have the Festival of Light. I really want to go to that. It's not one that I've been to while I've been playing this game before, so I think it would be a good opportunity to go and explore and see what it has to offer. We also need to have a look at the Extreme Sports Enthusiast Aspiration today and see if there's anything that we can get done. However, Astrid she's just arrived home looking a little worse for wear, but she was promoted. She is now a public official. She now makes an additional 26 an hour for a grand total of 91 simoleons an hour. She also received the bonus of 1,555 simoleons and new creator sim clothes. How long has it been? Astrid can't help but wonder if this career is right for her. One thing is for sure, there needs to be some kind of change, right? Look at your bestie, I'm so sorry. She has a fear of a dead-end job. We'll make sure that we do that before we go to the next work session. But until then, we are going to just send her off for a shower. That will help her out a bit. And then let's go to the festival. She's a bit hungry, but I know that we can go and get food at a store from the festival, so we'll deal with that one in just a minute. Don't go and eat some peas. That's a weird thing to do. Someone's at my door. Hello, it's Jenna. She does not appear to have taken our advice from last time, but we'll find out. Maybe she's already had a baby, you never know. I'm going to invite her in. We have an hour before the festival. Let's have a little chat and a catch up. What's going on? She's thinking about tea. Is she going to go and make some? Nope, she's just going to appreciate my my chair. I mean, it's a good chair. Oh, and there's also a call from... Oh, okay. So, this did come up last episode. That means either she had a baby and I never even noticed, or it didn't work and she's asking me again. Well, I think we all know what my answer is going to be at this point. I love you two. I think you're so cute. I think Drake deserves a sibling, so try for the baby. You know what, Let's purchase gifts. Let's see what we can get. Can we get any flowers in here? I'm sure we can. We're going to buy a tulip. And let's also buy some starter flowers as well. Let's just see what we get. Let's open this seed packet. Oh, nice. We've got a bunch of chrysanthemums. Awesome. That means we can give some things out as gifts. The Festival of Light. Here we go. The Festival of Light has begun. Exclusive taiyaki. Taiyaki may look like a fish, but don't be fooled. These famous fish-shaped cakes can have a delicious filling that comes in a variety of flavors. Make a Tanabata wish. Leave a wish on the Tanabata tree to send your hopes and dreams to the stars. Traditional outfits. Don Festival of Light exclusive attire to immerse yourself in the celebration of those who have passed on and those looking towards the future. Pay your respects. Honor the ones who have passed by visiting and offering gifts to their grave. Let's go. Seeing as Jenna is here, you know what? You can come too. Let's bring the kids along. All right, here we are. Let's maybe not. Yeah, give a love day gift. You can have a chrysanthemum, my friend. The kids are just making fun of each other. Oh, she liked it. Hey, good reputation. When introducing herself to new Sims, Astrid has a chance to start the relationship off with a higher amount of friendship as her reputation now precedes her. Awesome. And we just became good friends with Jenna as well. Perfect. Alright, let's go and have a look at what the festival has to offer then. We've already got a bunch of people out in their outfits. That's the first thing that I want to do. Purchase and wear a festival kimono. Vending items received. There it is. Look at this. That's such a nice outfit. Alright, cool. Okay, well, she looks really good and she's very hungry. So let's just go next door. Let's go and purchase some taiyaki. There we are. Let's go take our food. Oh, let's have a look at this taiyaki. Oh, that looks good, not gonna lie. There we go. I'm just gonna finish a drink as well. Now, I believe this is the tree. I saw this on the way in. Just click on this tree and make a wish. There she goes. She was going to go and take herself off to fire dance, and I honestly wanted to make sure that she got the wish done first, but maybe her wish is to fire dance. This looks like a lot of fun. She's never tried it before, but you never know until you go and try. Fire dance, let's go. She's very confident. If this isn't a perfect opportunity to go and dance with fire, I don't know what is. Woo! Let's go. Alright, nice. Okay, perfect. Right, there's one other thing that I want to do, and I believe it's up here. Let me just, there it is. There's the little cemetery. I believe it's this one. This is where you get to go and pay respects to those who have passed on. So we're going to go and leave a gift here. I think they are going to be the ones that get the tulip. There we are. Nancy's here. She may be wearing the same outfit as us, but it looks just as good on her. So, hey bestie, would you like a nice little flower? Oh, Nancy didn't like the flower. Oh well. Yeah, there's nothing else that we can do today for Love Day, because it all involves being romantic or going on a date, and those are two things that we're just not going to do right now, so that's totally fine. At very least, Miki's still here, so let's just go and hang out together. Oh, dancing is in my bones. Astrid seems to have been having a good time in the dance floor. Should she gain the likes dancing preference? I think it's time to grab a coin. It was heads. We do like dancing. Let's go. And I actually managed to catch the coin that time. Here we are. Here's Miki, there's Taku, they're on their way. I'm not sure if Jen... Yep, Jen is still here. Perfect. This is nice. Just hanging out with the friends. It's ooh, secure vote. You know what? We do actually need to secure a third vote for our daily task and to get promoted. The festival's almost over. I think it's appropriate. Jenna? You know, we've been friends for a while now. And I think by now you probably know what it is that I stand for. You know, for Taku, for Miki, and for any future children that you... Oh, bye then. Well, I guess she didn't want the vote. Let's try that again, shall we? Come back! Vote for me! Please, friend. Can I count on you? Yeah, there we go. Thanks to a strong command of the issues, a confident demeanour, and maybe just a few empty promises, which is completely not what Ashrid's about, she successfully secured the vote. Alright, I think it's time to go home then. I need to go to sleep. Right, so it's 7 AM, we're awake, we only slept for 5 hours, but I'm pretty sure she's used to an early routine by now, and she's in a pretty good mood. So, first thing we're gonna do is get some food. Ooh, blueberry jam crumpets. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, go and make some of those. Right, so we have an entire weekend to ourselves. I think it's time we go to Newcrest. So for any of you who didn't see the update, I did add a whole bunch of lots and families into Newcrest. We've got a whole bunch of new places to go, and I want to go down to Seamrog Oasis. This is a nice natural outdoor pool. We're going to go by ourselves, and we're just going to go and have a swim around a nice relaxing Saturday morning. Now, if anybody wants to download this, it is under Dragon Kier's profile. The original was by Simi Froggy, and this was Dragon Kier's entry for a shell challenge that Froggy did. Definitely go and check them out and download this if you like the lot. Alright, so I want to go and have a swim. You know, it's a really, really nice area. The weather could be a little better. It is a bit cloudy and overcast, but I imagine that this water would be so nice. Like, look at this. It looks so warm to go and have a good swim in. Yeah, go and have yourself a good swim. She's a little bit annoyed from being splashed, but, I mean, there's natural waterfalls in here, so what can you expect? Fitness level 2 as well. She can now discuss workout techniques with other Sims. Alright, just go and have a little bit of a swim, enjoy yourself. In the meantime, let's go and check out inside. So this is a little cafe area in here. Lovely view out into the water out there. I think you do have to hire your own barista from here. You have to hire staff. But to be fair, it's not that expensive, so unless you're doing a rags to riches, you're pretty much okay. Wonderful. Can you imagine how peaceful it would be? Not so peaceful with these guys having a conversation right there, yelling at each other in the water, but we can pretend. You know, this is a happy place. Ah, this is the life. Alright, enough of that. We have a Starbucks right next door, and I want to just hang out with some friends. Let's have a nice coffee day. Now, if you want to download this Starbucks is by Maddie Pablito. It is a 40 by 30 lot, but I've placed it on a 30 by 20, just moved it around and everything fits in perfectly fine. It's a wonderful little design, completely free of any custom content, so all you have to download is the build. If you want it, go and visit Maddie Pablito's page and go and give it a download. So I'm going to go inside and have a coffee, but we've been spending all of the rest of the day on our own. I think we should invite some friends over. Let's see, we'll invite Jenna over. See if Nancy wants to come. Let's see if Darius wants to hang out as well. And Kakadu. Let's just get some people out. Jenna's here. Nancy's here. Darius has arrived. Now let's see if Kakaru's here. There he is. All of the besties are here. Right. Let's go and order a coffee. You know what? We got some money. Let's just get your recommendation. Go brighten Nancy's day. You know, go have a deep conversation. It doesn't appear that she's pregnant currently, but if it's early stages, we never know. Can we go and actually sit on the same table? And how are we doing, Darius? Let's ask about his day. Let's have a deep conversation. You know, hope the writing's going well and everything. Ooh, he is a cat lover. Speaking of cats, have you seen Stanley around lately, man? Debating on whether or not he should have a proper home. What do you think? Should we go and get him? I think we're going to go and get him. The comments seem to suggest that Stanley looked like a good permanent resident for the home, so I think we'll go and find him later. Okay, so we only know 2 of his traits at the moment. We know his career, obviously, and we're still only friends. You know what? Let's give him a heartfelt compliment. You know, you always look so happy. You seem to be doing a good job of... Hang on a second. I didn't notice that before. I wonder if any of you guys noticed. Jenna looks like she's pregnant. Argue about outlook on life. Maybe not argue about it. Discuss it, sure. He's gloomy. Yeah, definitely don't argue about the outlook on life then. Because I think I rather understand that, to be honest. I mean, I'm a kind of a gloomy person, but I do my best to try and see the positives. Look at him, he's always smiling. He's doing his best, he's having a good time. Just trying to get through life the way he can. Let's not argue about that. Nancy is also thinking about babies. Ooh, that looks like either you ate a lot of pan of chocolate, Nancy, or your belly just grew. Ooh, okay, it's exciting. This joke about the old times. Do you remember when you didn't have any kids? You know, when you first moved here? God, those were the days, hey? Oh, hey, we just became good friends. Nice. So I think now we're good friends with Darius, Nancy, and are we good friends with Jenna as well? We are. Fantastic. We have at least 3 strong friendships going on now. Alright, I think 1 a.m. I think it's time that we went home. I mean, I'm having a good time, but it is getting late. Alright, she's up 7:30. She's gonna go to the toilet, have herself a shower. Let's figure out what we're gonna have for breakfast. We've reached cooking level 7. We now know the recipe for blackened bass and omelette. An omelette would have been really good, actually. Depending on how this weather goes, we may or may not be going skiing or anything today, which I kind of wanted to do. Maybe we'll travel to a different world. We do need to go and find Stanley. And from seeing other people do this, trying to adopt stray animals in other Let's Plays, I know that you have to be, like, they have to be out in the world. You can't invite them over to the lot. Because the second that you invite them over, they're no longer strays. So we need to go back to Brindleton Bay and go and see whether or not we can find him. Oh, he is here. I remembered you could do focus the camera, and I realised he was here in the world. All right, let's go talk to him and praise him and pet him, offer a friendship. Where's he going? Stanley, don't leave. Stanley, don't leave. Stanley, please. I'm just going to do a casual reset because I don't want him to leave the world. I normally wouldn't do that, but like I'm so worried that he's just going to leg it, and I really want to go home with him. I mean, look at him. He's absolutely sopping wet. Like, I can't leave him out here like this. I think he accepted my friendship. Let's give him a treat, make sure he's fed. Now, if this isn't a friendship that's meant to be, I don't know what is. Look at the little mans. There we are. We just became friends with him. Does that mean we can adopt him now? There it is! Adopt! Do it! Do it, do it, do it! Are you sure you don't want... What? Oh my god, I'm so excited I can't speak. Are you sure you want to adopt this pet? Taking care of a new pet is a big responsibility. Yay! Stanley! He's ours! You've added a pet to your household. There he is. Seeing as how we have 4 grand, let's just jump into build mode and start getting things we need. So let's see, we're going to need a food bowl. We're going to go with the blue one because we can. We'll put that in the corner there and fill that up. We should have plenty of room in the bedroom as well for a little place for him to sleep. There we are. Nice little bed for him in there. Now we just need to get a litter tray for him. There is a blue one of these as well. Just go over here by the front door. Let's just pop this around the corner just so it's out of the way. We've got to get him a little mousey. And of course it wouldn't be Stanley's house without a little cat tree. We've got to find somewhere to put this in. Alright, let's just shift some things around a bit. Put that in there. And there we go. He has a little cat tree as well. This is little Stanley's corner. While we are here in Build Buy, I want to get some other things. I mean, we have plenty of money now. One of the reasons we didn't give her anything like a TV or anything to start with was a money factor. So now that we have some money, we might as well give her some things. I do kind of want to give her this, but we're going to need to move some things around a little bit before we do any of that. That actually might work out okay, so I'm okay with doing that, actually. It doesn't leave us with a lot of money, but we don't really need that much. There is one other thing, though, that I wanted to get. I wanted for her to have a little crochet bag. I mean, she's an extreme sports enthusiast. In case you didn't know, extreme knitting is a thing. We can whack on some heavy metal, get her some needles in her hand, and she can rock out and do some extreme knitting. So we're gonna have a look, see if either of these baskets has a nice colour swatch we can use. I actually might just use a basic one here. Pop that on the side, and then I think we can do some knitting at some point. That'll be quite fun, I think. So, welcome Stanley to your new home. Let's go and fill the pet bowl. He's enjoying himself up here. He's found the treats already. He's like, this is where I live now. I will let you about eating human food. I mean, maybe, like, I don't mind him being on the counters, but maybe don't go onto the stove. Alright, go pamper him on the couch for a bit. While she's doing that, let's have a look. So I mentioned about the aspiration earlier on. We do need to go and do some more snowboarding or skiing. It is a bit late, but once we've let Stanley settle in a little bit, they're having a good little session on the couch there, just introducing him, getting some good belly rubs down there. I think we've got a little bit of time. We're going to go down to the slopes, or should I say up to the slopes, and we're going to go ski for a little bit. We can show off our new outfit while we're up there, and try and get some more skills. Alright, let's follow her doing this then. Whoop. Whoa, she almost didn't land that. Number 2. Almost didn't land that, but she's still going. Little slalom. Down the other way. And she makes it. She does. Damn, there we go. Skiing level 4. Astrid has the ability to ski the expert slope with low, medium and high intensity levels. She can now prepare for the moment to give her an advantage while skiing and perform some additional tricks. Perfect. Alright, she's going to celebrate New Skill Day because we've done that. Then we're going to send her off to the bathroom. And then I want her to do high intensity. High intensity expert slope. Let's see whether or not we can get her that injury. Whoa. Dang! Smooth. Well, there we go. That's the first part of the aspiration done. The high intensity part is over. So now let's see if we can get her to have that injury before the end of the day. It is obviously getting late and she is getting tired, so we won't do it too much. But if we can, I'd like to at least get her to level 5 because we really do need to get a crack on with these skills. We are running out of time, honestly. Like, she's still a young adult, which is only a young adult for 15 more days. And then life will start to pass her by. Ooh, that was a big slip. She's feeling good about it, though. Okay, that didn't take any time at all. Level 5 skiing. She can now ski the ludicrous slope with low, medium and high intensity levels. She can also discuss past ski experience with other Sims and sport a new stylish ski jacket. We'll check that out next time. I do, however, just quickly want her to do the ludicrous slope. High intensity. Now that we can do it, I want to see how she fares. Yeah, no, this slope is so different. Whoa! Ready, jump. Oh, she lands it. Alright, she stopped of her own accord because she is absolutely shattered, so we can send her home. That'll be it for the skiing, just for right now, because she just needs to go to sleep. And then tomorrow we'll see whether or not we can get our work done at home as quick as we can and send her back out on the slopes one more time, see if we can get her to ski or snowboard at the high intensity on the ludicrous slope, see if we can't sustain that injury. So we're going to send her home and I will see you in the morning. Meanwhile, while Astrid's sleeping, Stanley is just tearing up the couch. This lovely high-end couch. He's just ripping it to pieces, but she's asleep. What can she do? Alright, work from home. That way we can let her sleep for a little bit longer. Stanley's just gone to bed as well. So look at this nice little scene. This is adorable. So while Astrid was making her omelette, we just had bills delivered. 243 simoleons. We just about have enough left after buying things to be able to pay them. So let's just get her to pay those bills as soon as she's finished eating. And Stanley's having his breakfast as well. And then after that, we will go and make sure that we start our work tasks. So we need to go to Uptown and give a speech. And annoyingly, it's forcing us to make empty promises. Astrid is not that type of person. She is pretty much, if she gives a promise, she wants to fulfill it. So we're going to tell our superiors that they're empty promises, so that's what they think. And then actually, we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so we've arrived in Uptown, wearing one of our smartest outfits. We want to be taken seriously out here today. So we're going to go over here to this podium and give a speech. Ooh, okay, so we can give an expert confidence speech. I didn't realise that was a separate option. So it's absolutely the one that we're going to do. So, I've been living in Mount Common for quite some time. You'd think I would know much about the city, right? But actually, I've been here so often, looking at all the different parts of town. I'm here in Uptown today to tell you guys that whatever it is that you want to improve the silly with, I have heard you, I have seen you, and I will make it happen. No sim is to be left behind in this. If you're a silly person, if you're a mountain folk, if you live anywhere in between, I promise that I will do my absolute utmost to make sure that you have the best life that you can live. I have friends that have big families. I promise them that I will do everything I can for their children and for their future. I have a cat, and I have friends with cats and dogs, and I have promised them that the animals will be treated just as equally as the humans. Now, if you vote for me, I promise I will make sure only good things happen and nobody will be left behind. You will all be equal, paid well, all the rights you can possibly want in the workplace, in the home. The name is Astrid. That's all you need to know. Astrid Andromeda. Vote for me. We also need to make empty promises to someone, so I need to do that by talking to another sim. So we're going to just go through the menu and see whether or not I can find that as an option. Ah, there it is. It's under the Mischief tab. That's why I couldn't find it. We've promoted our policies, and now we're going to go and make an empty promise. Oh dear. Okay, it's time for the coin again. Chaos rules. Astrid seems to thrive on the shock and rage of others. Is it time to admit that she likes mischief? Let's flip a coin. Heads for yes, tails for no. Oof. Okay, that one came out as a tails, so she does not like mischief. She doesn't dislike it either, but it's good enough for now. Alright, we're back. Ludicrous slope skiing continuously. High intensity, let's go. Oh, we've reached level 6 of the skiing skill. She's unlocked the X2 Ice Bender skis and has learned a new trick that she can rock on the slopes. Oh, here we go. Set as preferred skis, let's go. Uh-oh. Energy failure. And during all of that, what I was kind of hoping is that we could get this part of the aspiration done while she was absolutely just exhausted. And apparently she's too good. She's just too good. So, looks like we're going to have to send her home and try that next time. So I think we're going to leave the episode here. She's had a bit of a rough evening, but I think we've had a good time overall today. Stanley's ours, which is the main thing I wanted to make sure we did. He's ours now. We've also had at least 1 promotion and 2 level ups in skiing, so we're well on our way to getting those done. I think we're probably going to complete the career much before we do the skills, but only because I'm so distracted with trying to be so social and make friends and look into ways that we can get her potentially into a relationship that, to be honest, a lot of the time I just forget that the skills are things we need to do. But we're going to smash them out. We're so close to getting skiing done. Level 6. It shouldn't be too hard to get the rest of it done. Next time, we'll definitely work on that and we'll see if we can't complete the skiing skill and then move on to a different one. But thank you so much for watching this episode. Please leave any suggestions and feedback in the comments down below. And remember, it's always tea time somewhere in the world. Bye bye.